Good morning, Melanie.
Hi, good morning.
Very good, thank you. Go ahead.
I'm good too, thanks. Yeah, my name is Melanie Joy. I'm the executive lead of the Toronto Drop-In Network. I'm going to yes and a lot of what Marianne just said. And just like for your reference, the Toronto Drop-In Network is a member-based coalition of over 50 organizations that operate 56 drop-in sites across the city, which include all of the 25 city-funded drop-ins. I'm going to be speaking to two proposed operational budget lines in the TSSS portfolio: drop-in services and emergency shelter and overnight services. So like all of you, I'm at work right now. And like most of you, I wear many hats. A very important part of my role, and a hat I'm wearing today, is amplifying the voices of staff who are essential frontline workers in drop-ins. Workers from drop-ins like Margaret's, Councillor Moyes, like Lamp, Councillor Morley, and like Park, Councillor Parks. I'm going to share a few of their words now as they pertain to the 2026 city budget. I need a wage that I can live on without concern for my housing. I don't do this for the money, but I can't live without it either. Frontline staff have a horribly low salary, which is part of the reason we can't keep good staff. Insufficient salary, high work pressure, burnout, inadequate pay. I need a second job just to survive. I pulled all these quotes from a report that Marianne mentioned that was published in April of 2025 for the Toronto Drop-In Network by the University of Toronto's Public Good Initiative. The report further shows that how workers feel about their pay matters more than the actual amount they receive. When staff believe their wages are fair and sufficient, they're much more satisfied with their jobs. Additionally, inadequate pay is the #1 reason frontline workers quit, regardless of their employment status. The current proposed 2026 budget, operational budget, is allocating a $7 million enhancement for POS shelters as part of a strategy to stabilize and harmonize operating and working conditions for nonprofit staff. In the same operational budget, under drop-in services, there is no identified enhancement for harmonizing the wages for drop-in staff, who, like shelter workers, are also frontline essential. I'm respectfully proposing that the same thoughtful and compassionate enhancement for shelter staff also be allocated for drop-in staff, with an increase of $2.5 million to the current proposed drop-in services operational budget. This increase will not only help stabilize existing drop-in and enhanced harm reduction staff roles, it will harmonize fairness and equity across the entire homelessness service sector. I wasn't sure if I was going to get 5 or 3 minutes, so I cut it down to 3, so I'm good unless there's any questions.
Thank you very much. Councillor Moyes has a question for you.
So our city shelters, make more than the amount that you've mentioned. But you mentioned Margaret's, for example, and I don't know if the shelters in Councillor Perks'
Drop-ins.
Sorry, drop-ins are city or not. But I know Margaret's is nonprofit and it's not a city facility. So how do we manage to increase their salaries if they're not city drop-ins?
Yeah, so about half of our members are funded by the city and the other half aren't. I only had 3 minutes, so I focused on the ones that were city funded, but we do, as a network, funnel grant funding to non-city funded sites. So, about 3 years ago, we begged and pleaded for menstrual and incontinence funding, which we were successful in, and now support non-city funded sites with that type of grant funding. So if you'd like to add that in to our budget line, I'd be happy with that too.
Okay, thanks.
Good answer. Okay.